Have you ever been to a pistol shooting event and all of a sudden your fiber optic front sight sucks?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to talk today about how to replace it. Do you want to learn how to replace it?
Yeah.
I knew you would, and that's what we're going to talk about on this episode. We're talking about how to repair or replace your fiber optic front sight. Now, if you're like me and you like shooting competition, you know that these are very, very popular. You may be shooting them yourself. And if you're like Trevor, you don't know how to fix them. Sorry.
I tried.
I know you did, and he used a torch. Don't use a torch. Anywho, we're gonna do a video because Trevor actually requested this and he wants to learn how to do it. So we figured it'd be a good opportunity to make a quick tip as well. So what you're gonna need is you will need a nail clipper, a cigarette lighter, no torch, and some replacement fiber optic rod. And as you can see, they come in a variety of colors. Now, I like red, but whatever color you want. What actually holds the fiber optic rod in the sight is the rod itself. So how to remove it is we just take our nail clipper and cut right down the middle.
You can also use a torch for this.
Well, you could use a torch to melt it, but I don't recommend that. The nail clipper works, trust me. Don't sway away, okay? Then we'll just push out the ends and it's out. You can throw those away. Now, how it works is I'll just get a little scrap piece here. So when we take some heat to the edge of the fiber optic rod, and again, we're not trying to put this in the flame, so don't do that. We're just bringing the flame close. So it'll be about that far away. The edge of the rod will actually expand or mushroom. So I'll show you what that looks like. And again, don't start it on fire because they will start on fire, but just bring the heat close. It'll start to expand just like that. And you can see, and that one's not perfect, but you can see how it expanded and almost kind of mushroomed. When we put the fiber optic rod, then we'll take the non-expanded side and put that in first. And we'll put that in the front sight. You can see that the expanded side can't go through. So that's how it's holding it in place. So in essence, what we're gonna do is we're gonna melt both sides to keep it in place. Throw that one away and we'll actually use the real color that we want. First step is to take the piece of rod. Now I'm gonna use red and I'll actually take the whole piece. If you don't have a clean cut, see like this one's frayed just a little bit, take your fingernail clipper and make a good swift cut so you have a nice clean edge to work with. Now we'll insert that into the sight. Just like so, and sometimes you might have to give it a little bit of a twist or kind of guide it in a little bit. Some of the sights are a little tighter than others, and some of the tubes may just be a hair too big. These tubes do come in different sizes, so make sure you're getting the right size for your application. But you can see we just have just a little bit protruding on the sight side. So now what we're gonna do, you can see this on camera, so I'm just gonna take the flame and I'm gonna get close to the sight. I'm just gonna move that back just a hair. So we have just about that much exposed. Gonna start to bring the heat closer, and I'm gonna wait for that to mushroom and kind of mold itself into the recess of the sight, just like that. So now what that looks like is there. And as you can see, it doesn't pull through. So that is good. Now we're gonna come to the front and we're going to clip the excess off. And with the front, I'll actually go a little bit more, maybe about that much or so, because I want that bulb to be a little bit bigger so it holds in place as well as maybe collects a little bit more light. Then we're just going to take the heat source, let it expand just like that. And that is how easy it is to repair your fiber optic front sight. Now, take a quick look and you can see that the fiber optic rod is gathering light and it's nice and bright. We'll get a close-up of that on camera. Let's see how good you are.
It didn't look like that when I was done.
Can you focus on the front sight? Wow, look at that. See how nice and bright that is? That is just how easy it is to replace the fiber optic rod of your sights. And as you can see, once you replace it, it is a nice bright front sight that is really easy to find. Whenever you're working around firearms, make sure you're doing so safely. If you have any other questions, comments, cares, or concerns, please leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, check us out on Facebook, and please check out our other videos. We really do appreciate you watching. Thank you very much, and have a great day.